Good evening, friends. Welcome back for another episode of BigDenoPlays Speakeasy. If you're bored with it, I apologise. It's a very good game. I did play like 12 games of Grim Coven in a row, so I'm sure we can handle a few games of Speakeasy, the Euro magnificence that it is. We're here to try and crack 500. I have done it twice. I just haven't done it on camera. I scored 498 last time. I'm also pretty keen to play Sweet Lands again. But very excitingly, we have on camera the new Small Time Heroes expansion, which will be streaming Monday night, day before the campaign launches. I'll be using this guy. I'll put him on here. This is the cleric. I'll be using him. What does sigil and invoke mean? Not sure. We'll find out. We'll find out tomorrow night. I'm in the process of building the deck as we speak. It is a print and play copy that I am working with. So, all right, we've got all of our usual angles. Here's this one, which is great. Probably just needs a tiny little pep of... There we go, that way. Pew, pew. A little bit of brightness so we can see. In this episode, I'm going to use these little goals. Now, my attempt to score 500 will be exclusive of these goals, but I just feel like there'll be a nice little added bonus. They're specific to the solo game. And we're just going to play on normal difficulty. Like, I want to play on hard, maybe. It's not a hugely significant difference. It's 2 cards, and you sometimes don't even see all the cards. So, yeah, I'm not sure. Anyway, I basically left all of this set up for on screen so you can see. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to give him a bump on the VIP track. And that card is discarded. Where am I going to put those? I'll put those here. We then take of these 2s. I think we're going to take 1, 2, 3, but then we're going to discard 1. We'll play on hard difficulty. Sure. These 3s, we give them a shuffle. We discard 1. We replace it with a 0. That's there. We've got the 4s, the 1s, and that 3's discarded. Perfect. All right, well, this is our starting deck for the... I think I've set this up. Yeah, this is our starting deck for our mate. Okay. And this is his starting thingamajiggy deck. It's a good start. I haven't played for a couple of days, so go easy on me. Okay, so let's do the mobsters. So these are the blocked off districts. 5, 12, 8, 13, okay, it's not a promising start, and 2. Excellent, so those districts are done. The 4 policemen that will be in districts are 5, 7, 10, and 11. 7, 10, 11, okay, and 5. Promising start. Not at all. These 4 will be the next time, so 14, 15, 3, and 12, okay. And then we'll split these into 2 piles of 4. I have been looking into other Lacerda games to see if there's any that I'm keen on. I think I'm keen to try and track down a copy of Lisboa. I found myself on YouTube last night watching a playthrough or how to play by Paul Grogan that was made, I don't know, 20 years ago. Seemed like. That wasn't quite that long, but it was a long time. So 2. Oh yeah, I've got those 2 coming in for the first mob wars. These 4 can be actual mobsters, and then we've got 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And yeah, nothing but appreciation for Paul's how to play videos. It was quite an amusing video. At the same time though, it's impressive to see how close his quality was to his current quality back then. Pretty interesting. 7 and 6. 7, 6. Hello Tom, lovely to have you here for another wonderful evening. That's actually 9 of glorious games. All right. So in 4 is Joe the Boss Masseria, and he is a 3 strength. In zone 7 is Oni the Killer Madden. He's another 3. Waxy Gordon, he's a 4. Paul did a video on how to play Lisboa, and I reckon it was 10 years old. It was using prototype components that Mr. Lacerda had given to him, or Eagle Griffin had given to him. It was wild. But the thing was, it still watched. I still felt like I was watching a Gaming Rules how to teach. Everything about his tempo and his explanations was the same. It was really cool. Okay, so the grey ship can be here. Brown ship can be there. Teal can be in the diamonds. And orange can be in the triangle. I'll have to try and track down a link. You'll just be able to search Gaming Rules, how to play Lisboa. Very, very funny. Say funny respectfully, of course. I've never made a how to play video. I don't think I could. Alright, policemen are done. Mobsters are done. We just need to put out these little tiles. And I think I've only got half of them. We'll see if that's enough. So we'll start from here. Place down a casino. Helper card. Place down a casino. Alright, that's a produce. That's nice. That's a book. That's gain a goon without paying for it. That's a protection action. I like them. Ooh, track movement. Track movement helper card. Just cards. 2 protection. Sell. There it is. There it is, the one that we need. Another track movement. Another helper card. Here, put down a nightclub. Book. Goon. Green card. Truck. Oh my god, truck sell right there. Okay. Truck. Helper card. Protection. Wow. Well, this 14 looks interesting if I can get some early protection out. I think I'll almost certainly take that cell as a location. Yes. All right. Let's flip a tile here. Okay, I won't use that. Oh no, these ones are out of the game, so this is fine. So if it comes up the gang war symbol, the bot is first. If it comes up this symbol, we are first. So, all right, we are first. So we're going to place that, but that does mean we get to put out our Speakeasy first and get prime picking. Okay, is my glorious start on the cards? Let's see. So far it is not. Still not. Third one not. This might change my start quite significantly actually. We'll see. Okay, it's on, we can do it, we're moving up the truck track, unless we get VIP, I think I'd prefer VIP, or purple. Alright, so to start the game, we are going to build a Speakeasy. This is in turn 0, it's going to be this one, we're going to bump our strength. It's going to move us up the infamy track. We're going to place a little guy. Which rum runner ship do I want to attack? Wow, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are awesome. Those are all awesome. I'll have to check that one. Is that up any track? Surely that would just be up your highest value track. Surely. Highest operations or strength level track. Great. So up your highest strength or up your highest operations track. Family members at the docks. Cell track. This one, what does that get you? When you go up the docks, you can choose anything. So I probably want this one, I reckon, because then you can sell an extra alcohol. So that one's probably the one to go for. So we want to go in orange, which is in this docks here. We'll take this green bump track. And now we're going to decide, do we take the double green bump and level up into a second truck straight away? And this is going to go here. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I think we'll just go. I think we'll go a double green bump, discarding that card, the orange card. I don't bother putting that in there because it's a 0 value, which moves us up this track, 1, 2. We get our family member, we'll go here, we'll take that orange card. We've got access to a second truck. So 2 trucks, 3, family member, glorious start. I love that start, it's so powerful. So if I build my stills, and another family member for $10, we can probably attack a rum runner ship straight away. Build, attack a rum runner ship. And if we go for that teal one, that'll get me $12. Or if we go the brown one, we're not going to be able to go the brown one probably. Okay. All right, so Joe has to place out his stills. Stills is going in zone 5. 5 is offline. 3 is online. Stills here. Take that. These get shuffled. And we're good to begin. So we'll deal ourselves out some solo goals. So these will be new. So I'm going to deal myself out 3. 1, 2, 3. And we'll see how these go. Let's have a look at them. Have 2 rum on a ship's depleted of all barrels. Unlikely, but possible. 3 operating nightclubs. Possible. Score the most money from operating buildings. Unlikely, but we'll keep those in hand and consider those. Alright, what helper cards do we have in the helper offer? There's a copy of both of those games, Weather Machine and Inventions, at my local game store. And every time I think, yeah, I'm keen for another Lacerda, I go and watch how to play on both of those titles. And I can't follow it. And I was worried that Speakeasy was going to be the same. But so far, it's proved not to be the same. Oh my God. It's proved to be actually very straightforward to learn. So, yeah. Okay, I am first. So, Steele's family member. Where do we go with that second one? So if I go for strength first, get an association early. Oh, excellent. Yeah, good luck. Great game. Old King's Crown multiplayer. Tremendous. I'm sure you'll love it. And yeah, looking forward to Small Time Heroes. It's going to be awesome. All right, I think we go for a mobster association. I'm pretty keen for that leverage one, actually. I've felt short on leverage recently. Maybe we'll try something different. If we go to the leverage one, yeah, we take a strength, definitely. Take a strength. We move up the track there. And then where are we going to go? We're going to go to the cell there. So that's helper card. Maybe I'll take that first, so I can get that cell helper card. I like that plan. Put out the stills. Gets me a leverage token. Cool. All right, let's commence, shall we? Yeah, so we're first. So we're going to go and visit with one of our capos up here. This location gains us a helper card. We'll take this helper card, which allows us to sell at the start of our turn. Very powerful. I'm pleased about that. That's a good start. We'll then place down 2 buildings. One is our still, and one is going to be a family member. I might actually take that one. What's my orange card? That's free goons. Gains me a city tile. How quickly am I going to get family members? Probably not super quickly. So the stills, what do we need? We need a thing in a nightclub in 2 different zones. That's fine. Let's gain a goon. I don't really like those. I like that, but I don't like that. That one is probably the best option. But then where do I build my stills? I think I have to build here. And then I have to look for protection from that space. But I'm not going to be able to do that until the start of turn 2 because I need to go to the restaurant. Oof. This game is such an interesting challenge because you have so few actions that you really just want to make them count. Just so few actions. So I think I take the family member because that takes me up to 9 strength, which means I can spend a goon to take out that action. Yep, alright, so we'll go for this one. It means I'm spending $10, meaning I have only $1 due, $2 dues left. So I'm building these 2 buildings. The first one, I think we'll put the stills here. It's worked well for me in previous games. This one is the question mark now. I'd really love to go into a I mean, I could just go here. It's not super positive. It's also not an awful play. Or do we take this one? It's only 1, 2, 3 zones away, so I'll be able to deliver there. I do like a cheap protect, which I could do if I visit the restaurant. Yeah, that's not awful. I just need another family member then. It'd be great if a helper card came out that gave me family members, because I'd feel good about that play then. I don't really want to give him full control of the zone, so yeah, I think we'll take that. And this is casino and nightclub in different zones. Okay, let's take that. I think that's a good play. I may regret that. I sort of want to take over one of these mobsters, but yeah. End of my turn, I draw a helper card. I think I'm going to draw this orange one. And that's that. And so, oh yeah, this family member, yeah, it goes to the docks. That gains me a thug or a book. I'll take the book. The books have proved the right path. The thug, I get a free thug by going there, which means I have enough strength to take that barrel out if I want. Oh, which barrel am I going for actually? I'm going for that second one, which means we need to move to this section, but all my family members can come across. So that's fine. Okay, the bot is going to do a movement up the track. He's going to protect. He can protect 2 buildings. He's only got 1 building to protect, which is his stills. He's then going to place out a Speakeasy, and he's going to produce. So he's going to produce 1 barrel. We know that's going to happen. The Speakeasy is going to go in zone 8. Not available, but he is going to place a family member at the docks. He can help me now. That's helpful. 12. Can't play in 12. Zone 3. He's going to maximise his zone 3, which is great for us. And he's going to take a helper card. He's going to take the leftmost one he doesn't have already. Family member. Oh, 2 books is all right. Wouldn't mind that. All right, I can actually go assault a rum runner ship now. I need to bump my strength up once more. So now am I going to go absolutely wild? I might be going absolutely wild here. If I go get a mobster association, yep, okay, I don't hate this plan. So the mobster association would then let me build Which one do I want though? I kind of want that leverage guy. I'd be keen to try Joe the Boss Masseria. Take another operations card or a tile. Geez, the tile could be strong. Okay, he's gone there, which is a bit annoying. And he's moved up his red track, which moves him up here. So he's 3, 4, 5, 6. That's fine. He's got a 0 coming next, which is great for us. I can deliver with 2 trucks. I could deliver right now 2 barrels. It would cost me a lot. I don't really want to sell until I get up to at least the next bracket. Otherwise it feels like a waste of cash. And maybe I go for a nightclub and a casino right now. If I do that, I could play an operations card, which could be that one. It's 29 to build those 2, which means I can't do that at all. So I need the money. So I'm going to go and get an association card, I think. I don't want to do that one yet. Yep, so I'm going to go get an association. We'll go to this guy here. Lets me move up a track. I'll move up a strength track. Perfect. And then we will gain a mobster. The mobster I'm going to take. Only the Killer Madden's good. I mean, they're all good. I'm going to try this guy. I've never tried this plan before. He's stopping me from going into this zone. Tommy Three Finger Brown. I've got a permanent 2 leverage. And I can enlist his help for $5. Yep, okay. So the bot is going to go singing and dancing here. Move up the music track, sell. He doesn't have any barrels to sell right now, which is good for us. A positive start. Okay, I'm going to attack a rum runner ship. We gain a little friend. We'll use this orange card. And we can attack brown, which would be 12, or we can attack teal, which would be 12. So let's do first of all, my orange goes up, bang, I go to here. Did I draw a card at the end of my last turn? No. Do I want to take this one? Yes. So I will play that and discard that to move up the orange track twice, which gets me a helper card and an operations card, and I will take this purple. Fine. So now I'm producing 2 barrels at my stills, which is currently operational. I gain a goon for free. I already did that. So now I am going to attack a rum runner ship. It's going to be this second one. I'm going to gain this barrel. I'm going to put it here. I'm going to take this tile, which gets me +1 to my productions. It gets me $12 right now. I don't need to use the guy's help. $12 right now. I don't need to use his help because my strength is 9, 10, 11. So that's fine. I don't have any mob wars happening until later, which could be bad because it's the big mob wars that come on. This guy comes back to my VIP room. Maybe it's there. And then I will draw that red card into hand. We replenish this with this. Oh, that's a nice one too. And this ship moves all the way around to this space here. I've got money, so now I can build casino and casino. Or nightclub and casino rather. And my strength is 3. Actually, I'm going to pay him $1 and I'm going to keep my 2 goons so I can use it to take over some mobster buildings in this next round. Cool. All right, the AI is going to, oh, he's going to bump me. What a legend. We'll take a book, I think. Oh, I also have a leverage token for what it's worth when you build your stills. Could matter, could matter. So the bump, we'll take a book. Oh, I got a helper and an operations card, 1, 2. So the helper card, I think I'll take the 2 books. Grab a city tile, that's nice. He's going to take that one from me though. Perfect, so he's going to move up the orange track 1 space, that moves into there. He's going to produce barrels, he's still only producing 1 barrel. He's done that, and he's now going to attack a rum runner ship. He attacks the one with the most barrels in the lowest district, so it's this one. He takes this tile. This goes to his highest operational building. This one comes out 5 times your strength. I need that one, thank you very much. I might be going there again. His capo's here. And that's that. So 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's on 8. And that's all. Okay, so this is my last action for the first turn. I don't have a mob war to contend with, but what I would like to do is go building casinos and nightclubs. So let's do that. So if I build this casino and this nightclub, the casino is going to get me a bump up a track, which will be a strength track. I'm going to go here to her. It's going to be not the best sell, but I reckon it's probably worth it. Yep, so we'll build this. That bumps me up a track. The track I'm going to bump is the red track. So I move to there and I'm now selling barrels for cheaper. This is going to get built in here. We need a nightclub and a casino. I'm actually going to bump the strength track first. So the reason I do that, oh, I can't take there. That's okay. I'll take this location here for a produce. And my strength is 4, so I can do that. Perfect. And that's from building the nightclub. And then the casino, I have to build a casino in a different location. The mob war is going to come in, it's going to be a little bit annoying, but I might have some money. So I can afford to pay for it. I need to work out how much this is costing me. So this is 12, this is 17. Oh, am I short on the casino? I might be short on the casino. I did want a casino early. I am, yeah, I'm $2 short on the casino. That's okay, I think. That's okay. At the start of my turn, I'm playing that helper card as well to get 2 books. 1, 2. I would really love a casino because there's a better than 0 chance that this is a restaurant sell, which would mean I'd get paid out $5. So the only way to do that is to not pay him, use my 2 goons. Yeah, I mean, that's not awful. It's not awful. I'm not winning there. Damn. Because I don't have any people. Alright, so I probably need to go in the middle. So if I go in the middle, that will guarantee me absolutely nothing. Or I just build the casino, cop it on the chin. 12. I don't think I can afford the casino. Even if I do that, no, I can't. All right, so we're not going to buy the casino. Is this the right play? If I can't build the casino, I can build the second nightclub though. And if we remember, one of my goals was have 3 operating nightclubs in Manhattan. And I do need a nightclub here. I could pay Joe the boss up there to protect me. It's not awful. All right, let's build a second nightclub. So that's 24. I got 12, 13, so we need 11, so we're paying 22. So we're gonna have $8 left in our safe. And I'm now producing 3 barrels thanks to my little guy. So we got plenty of barrels to sell early, which is nice. We got 5 sitting at my distillery, which is soon to be offline. That, I think we're just going to place up here and cop a mob war and have to protect it. Do I want that? I don't need this produce. I'll take that one instead. That one can go here. Okay, so that was literally just the place out the casinos and nightclubs. Then I'm going to play this action. And I'm going to discard this card to move me up this track here 2 spaces to go to 3. 1, 2. That gets me a family member who I will place at the docks. And which rum runner ship do I want to attack now? Strength Grey. So we'll move him to here. And we'll take my 2 guys down to there. Do I want an yeah, I want an operations card actually. So I'll take a purple operations card. Those are discarded. And now I'm going to sell a barrel from this Speakeasy and pick myself up $15 in the hand. That's nice. And that's an okay little round. So that red one's good. That one would be better. Oh, and I also get to move up a track, which will be the red track. To move to there, I've now got 2 goals. I might be doing goals right now instead of playing an operations card. Yep, okay. Very strong start, I think. I feel positive about the start. I'm not going to win that section though in the first age, and that's probably going to stop me from winning 500, I think. We'll see. His last go. Oh, he's going to bump me again. Wow, okay, do I take leverage now? Maybe I take leverage this time. Or another book. I could get up to 6 books. I don't need the city tile. Oh, the city tiles are awesome. Leverage or a book? The leverage, I've got 2 innate leverage. I don't think I need leverage because I'm going to take second turn. So I think I'll take the book. So I've got 5 books at this point, which means I should be able to cook books twice. He's going to place down a nightclub. Now this is an important one. We want this to be in the middle. We don't want it to be on the ends. 7. Yeah! That's excellent. Takes a helper card, which means he takes that one. Oh. And now he's going to place this here. He takes that one. That's a bit annoying, but yeah. And then he's attacking a rum runner ship. So he's actually going to attack this one. Oh, I should have given him money for that before. He's attacked 2 rum runner ships now in the first turn. This is going to go to his highest operating building. It can't, so I guess it goes to his stills. The orange ship moves around to here. And that card is done. He moved up the purple track as well. Did I do that? Let me check. 1. No, I did not. So he moves to there. 1, 2, 3. 6, 8, 9. Perfect. So that's the end of the first act. I took a book, didn't I? Yeah. So the first act is over. So we go to the Lucky Luciano phase, where we'll have a mob war happen. So here, this guy's attacking. In zone 1, it's Benjamin Bugsy Siegel. And in zone 15, where I have a guy, it's Bridie Brown. So Bridie, I can just spend 2 little guys and we're done. And this appears here. That's still there, Deno. And in this zone 1, there's no attacks, so that's fine. Then we're going to have 2 more mobsters come out to play, and that's going to be in zone 10, which is here, and zone 11, which is here. Not troubling the scorers there. The 4 policemen that appear here, 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 and here. I don't have any operating buildings in the entire zone. Damn. That would have been a really effective start if the police left me alone there. 13, 1, 16, and 4. Alright, so the Lucky Luciano phase. So he has 1. They have 1. I have 2, which means I am taking $30 into my safe. I've stolen that out from underneath him. That feels nice. In the middle, I've got none. He's got none. The mobsters have got 2, so he gets nothing. Here, I've got nothing, so no one gets any payout there, which is a shame. Protection! Yep, excellent. So we go there first. So I'm getting 3 capos back. He's getting 3 capos back. We're still first for now. So it's definitely a protection action. But I need to go to the restaurant first. So I could put down another... Ooh, that could be the go. Protect and then deliver after doing a protection. No, we go to... So if I go to red, I can move up the red track. If I play that, I have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can't do 2, but I can protect 1. Because what I'd really like to do is cook books and achieve this objective and this objective. So maybe I am going to go there, play a red card and cook 3 books and not play any city tiles. Okay, I like that play. Did I draw a card? Yeah, I did. So we're going to go to the casino and I'm going to discard this card. No, this card, this purple card. Yep. And this red card. Actually, I'll discard the green card. I'll keep that red card in hand. So I'll discard those 2 cards to take second in the turn order. And that will allow me to play a card, which will be this operations card here, to gain a family member. And then I can protect. This card goes into my slot. So I have available now 4 leverage, which I can use to protect 2, which will be this and this. And now I'm going to cook 3 books. 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to cook this zone goal, which is $20 in the safe, and a track bump. This one and this one, which is 3 track bumps and another 25 into the safe. The more important reason for doing that now is it stops him from doing it. So that's pretty good. Okay, so now track bumps. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Yep. So 1, 2, 3. That puts $15 in my safe, and it gets me a helper card and an operations card. The helper card I'll take is this one for 2 family members. And the operations card I'll take will be this green, will it? No, it'll be this purple. Excellent. And that is my turn at the restaurant. Okay, so now what I want to do is go to there, the red one. I play my 2 family members. I bump up a track again. And I can protect 1, 2. No, we don't go there first. We go somewhere else first so that we can get a leverage played. Maybe the purple. Yeah. Actually, I need to deliver. Oh, good on you, Shady. It's an amazing game. I'm absolutely loving it. I played SETI last night trying to learn how to play, and all I could think about was how much I wanted to come back to this. Because it's just really, you know, you have such limited actions, it condenses you down into really thinking about, okay, what's the best way to make this turn effective? It's really interesting. Maybe I go attack that rum runner ship this turn, actually. No, I need to protect. I need to protect more family members. What is that? Is that a family member? No, that's a book. Yeah. Okay, so the wonderful guy, don't go to the restaurant. No. Okay. So he's going to go to this lady. It's going to place out a music track up to go to there. Produce at his stills. He's still only producing 1 barrel. He's now got 4 barrels at his stills. He's placing out 2 speakeasies. 1, 2. So the first one is going to go into zone 6. Oh, he can go to zone 6. He's joined me in zone 6. Boo. And he puts a worker at the docks here. And now his second speakeasy is going to go to zone 10. 10 is available. So he's going to go there, but it is offline. He's going to protect. He can protect with 2 family members. So he is going to protect here. Oh, see, this is why. And he'll go to this nightclub. This is why cooking the books that turn was so critical. Because a lot of his later cards have book cooking as a base action. So what I know is that he has only got Rum Runner ship attacks to cook. Pretty sure. So he's going to take this one and this one for $30. Because he doesn't have this zone goal. He doesn't have this zone goal. He can't get any of those. He doesn't have 3 protected districts. He only has 2. So he then puts this one here and he gains $10 out of that. So that's fine. Okay. That's just a really good start from us. We now need to capitalise. Okay, so is the Rum Runner ship the right option now? If I go to the Rum Runner ship, I can't produce barrels. So I think I need to protect. I can protect with 2 family members. So I protect my stills and I protect my nightclub. That's going to get me 3. And then do I go and sell and build another nightclub or casino? Yes, yes, I like this plan. Okay, so I'm going to go to protect here. Before I do that though, I'm going to play this helper card, which gets me 2 family members. And those 2 family members, I can actually afford to have 3 in my VIP room. I've already got 12 strength here, so I don't need to go any further. This is now worth $20 to me, so I do want to attack that ship. And I'll play this red card, so that bumps me up the red track. I have to discard a card. I'll discard this orange. I'm going to draw that back at the end of the turn. And I gain a leverage, which I can immediately spend, and a family member as well. So I'm going to protect my stills, so I can now deliver. And I will protect this nightclub here. Excellent. And that moved me up the red track, which moves me up to here. So I now sell barrels for $20. I'll take this orange card into hand. So this is now worth $25 to me, but I think we need to go to the green track to deliver some of these barrels. So am I better off taking this one? Yes, that one can stay on top. Okay, that's cool. So as it stands, I'm going to cash in some points here, which is good. And I'm cashing in there, guaranteed. So if I was keen, I could go for... My truck's already moving 4 spaces, so if I go there, it's moving 6. So this guy can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and come back. And then this guy can go 1, 2, 3, 4. So I probably don't need that. I think I'll take this orange one instead. And if I go there, I bump a track, which is probably the orange track. No, we'll go the purple track. Yep. And then we can sell 3 barrels, which we'll get $75 for. My goodness. I feel good about this start. I feel good about this start. We've just got to really capitalize now. Okay. The bot's going to do some nasty business to us. All right, the bot's going to go to this same lady. It's going to move up the VIP track. It's going to produce again. It is still only producing 1 barrel. It is in a place out of Speakeasy, and that Speakeasy is going to go into zone 4. It can go into zone 4. That doesn't bother me at all, because I have protection there and he does not. And he's now going to deliver barrels. So he's going to deliver 1 barrel to here and 1 barrel to here. He's then going to sell. He can sell 3, so he's selling here, here, and here, which is worth $10, $20, $35 to sell that. So I'm going to cash these in to grab 55. What did I say? 35. Okay, so I keep that there. Excellent. So now, and he moved up the red track. So I think he gains a helper card, which I think is this red one, because he doesn't have that one. So I am delivering barrels right now, I think. Yep. So I'm going to go here. I get a track bump. I will bump the purple track. That gains me a helper card and an operations card. The operations card that I'll take is that green one. And the helper card, what do I want? I think I'm just going to take this one for the points. It's worth 20 points. I wouldn't mind that one either. And then I can play a green card. Or I could just do a truck movement actually. My truck moves 4. No, okay, I'll play that green card that I just got. That gets me a leverage buff as well. So my first truck is going to go 1, drop 1 off here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back to here. Drop 1 off here. My second truck is going to go with 2 barrels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that is it. I actually just played a card where they can move +2 and +2, so their movement is actually 8. So he goes here, and he goes here. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Excellent. So I'm going to be able to deliver to both again. Amazing. End of my turn, draw a helper card. Operations card, I should say. I think that one is the one that entices me the most. Grab a helper card, produce. Yep. All right, and we get a lovely little 0 card now for this guy. He's going to the docks and he's going to produce barrels. He's producing 2 now. Well done. Well done, little guy. You can produce 2 barrels. Got plenty of barrels. Lucky Luciano. There was actually a turn order change there that should have happened, but it didn't influence anything, so fine. The mob war. So coming down in this zone here, Moonshine Mary. It's going to cost him $10 to protect his building. And she is a strength 8. And then coming in here is Gertrude Lithgow. She is also coming in at strength 8. And we have 2 mobster speakeasies in there. Alright, so I can guarantee you that the mobsters that are coming in is coming in 14. Bad for us, but maybe we'll be okay. 6, again bad for us. And 3, not so bad for us. Actually great for us. And then the policemen. We know where the policemen are coming because it's the last 4 locations. Here, 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 and here. And we got a policeman going here, 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 and here. So let's do zone control. I have 1 zone. I have 2 zones. He has 1 zone. He has 1 zone. So we're going to split it. So I'm going to get 20. And he's going to get 20. And now in the middle, he's got 1. So he's going to get, the mob got 2 though. So he's going to get 10 there. Okay. So he's got 40. And he's getting nothing for this end because I'm controlling it to pick myself up a very tidy $40. So I'll do this. Let's have a look at my safe situation. So I got 50 plus another 50 is 100. Plus another 50 is 150. 158 in my safe at this point in the game. All right, Capo's come back and the AI is first and he's moving into red hot cards now. So this is where he'll start to catch or overtake. But I can work towards this zone goal now by converting this into a casino. And then move up a track and sell. Yep, that's good. We'll do that. We'll do that. So I just need to protect there. And then that'll get me that zone goal and or that goal and that goal. And as it stands right now, I've got 1, 2, 3 protected districts. So I could chase that now. All right, he's first. So he's going to the docks. All right, interesting. So he's going to move up the orange track, which moves him up to here. He's going to produce, he can now produce 2 barrels. Doesn't matter how many barrels you produce, mate, if you don't start delivering them and sell them. Ah, he's going to cook books now. Oh my God, we're still actually going to do pretty fine on that. Okay, so he's attacking the rum runner ship, which is the most, which is this one. That is going to gain him $15 in this act. I am pretty sure. Yep. This barrel goes to his nightclub. This brown ship moves around to here. This goes here. Oh my God, $1 per infamy. That's $20 for me right now. Cooking books. He's attacked 3 rum runner ships, so he's going to take that one. He still doesn't have 3 zones protected. So it's just going to be this one. So that's $25. So I'll trash those for a 50. And then I'll cash those in for a hundo. So he's on 136. You're in trouble, Joe. 4 is 12, 13. Yep, so he's fine there. Okay, now the real question I've got to ask is, do I sell right now using my helper card? I don't think I do. I think we save that. Yeah, we save that. So I'm just going to play this helper card, which gets me a purple. And I'm now going to go and build a casino and a nightclub. Going here. Here. So the casino is going to go here. I don't have the level up bonus, so I get nothing for that. And am I actually going to build 2 casinos? Yes, yes we are. So I'm going to go here. Oh, I need to get some help for that. Is there anywhere I can go where I don't need help? I can go here. Sure, I'll go there. It's not operational yet. Get a helper. I will take that because I don't think I'm going to use that. I don't think I'm going to use either of them actually, but so that's fine. Now that cost me $34. I have 15 in hand, so that takes me down to 19. So that's 38. So there's a 50. So I'll take 10 and 2, put that back into my safe. Perfect. Now I'm going to play an operations card, which will be this purple one. That's going to go into my leverage slot. Moves me up here. I'm going to discard that. That bumps me up this track. And then I also get to bump up another track. And in this instance, I'm going to bump up the orange track, which moves me to the top to 20. I can place out a token there. And now I can sell. And I will sell. And I can sell 4 barrels. And I have 4 barrels. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's going to sell for $95. Cool, man. That's a fine little sell. Now we're going to go rob a rum runner ship, I reckon. So grab an operations card. It will be a green, red. Because I want to do protection again. Yeah, I'll grab a red. So if we go protect now, I can play that card. That'll get me the 3rd book. And I could cook books now. Or go to the casino rather. Go to the restaurant. Cook books again. 1. Yes, I go there, there. No, I go there. Rum runner ship. Rum runner ship might not be. No, I need to produce. Okay, so that's probably fine. Okay, let's see if this buffhead is going to go to the casino or the restaurant and pay me out some casino money. No, he's not. He's going to go here. He's going to move his trucks up 1. He's going to place out a Speakeasy in zone 10. 10 is one that he can place in. He's going to deliver and then he's going to sell. So unfortunately, he's only got 1, 2. He can't deliver there. He can deliver here. So that he's going to sell for this, this, and this, which is again $45 because he's 55 now. Excellent. 55. I think I may have needed a bump there. Yep. So 55. It's a better sell for him. All right, so I think we go protect now, and then we go to the rum runner ship. Yep. So I'm going to go and protect rum runner ship, and then my last action is... Actually, is there any value in going there now? I can probably go to the rum runner ship now and then get a red card, which would be move up a red track. I don't need to move up a red track. That would make my protection action better. I still don't need to worry about the turn order. So I'll be able to protect 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll be able to protect 3 buildings with my guy. That's nice. And I think I need to take a green card. Yes, okay. So if I do the rum runner ship and then go to there, I can play a green card and cook the books. My last action of the game is 2 city tiles and cook books. So let's not get greedy, let's just play it safe. That just means this card's going to go to waste. I'm not going to get a big triple sell. Unless I can get a helper card that lets me move trucks. If I can get a helper card that lets me move trucks, that would be sensational. Is he grabbed any helper cards? No. He's likely to, but that won't help me because I need it this turn. I don't get any value in pushing trucks any further, so I think we take this. And we just look for helper cards now that can help us. I don't need the family member. No, I do need the family member. Yeah, I'd really like to go for a big sell to end the game. But I don't think that's going to happen. I don't need any more than 2 family members. I've only got 2 casinos to protect. What I do need is a book, so I can go this zone goal, that, and I mean I've got this for $20 I suppose, but that's probably not a big issue. This is lots of points. So let's go attack a rum runner ship. Orange is worth Orange is worth 20. Oh, maybe we just go there to protect the casino. That'll work. That'll work. And then I could maybe go to the casino again. Yeah? Okay, play a green card. Yeah, that'll work. Sweet. Deliver. So I'm going to go to the Rum Runner docks with my capo. I'm going to bump him. He gets $5. That was a lot of thinking. I'm going to play this. I get a free goon. Oh, hang on a second. I've got to think about my attacks. So this one's going to get attacked. I've got strength 4. I need to recruit some goons. This one's also, that's a problem. I need that one to be safe. That one's fine, that one's fine. So, oof. Possibly I'm going there. That's okay, we're going to grab a helper card. The helper card's going to be this one for 2 free goons, which will be immensely useful in this last turn. Then we're going to produce, I produce 4 barrels at my home location. And I'm going to attack a Rum Runner ship, and the Rum Runner ship that I'm going to attack, that actually goes in here, is, so the strength one gets me 20. Yeah, I'm going to attack this orange one. It gets me $25, and it gets me 2 bonus leverage. That's going to go to my nightclub. $25 for a Rum Runner steal. Not bad. And then that Rum Runner ship moves around to here. That's it. I draw a card. It's going to be this green card. Sorry. Yeah. That green card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. That's it. We're going to the casino next. Or not casino, the restaurant next. Let's hope this guy's going to the restaurant. He is going to the restaurant. Okay, that might change what I do. It might. We'll see. So first of all, he's going to change the turn order. He's going there. Second of all, he's going to move up the music track, which will move him to there. Then he's going to place down a nightclub in zone 7. He's going to grab a helper card. He doesn't have that purple one. Okay. So the purple one gets him nothing. Yep. Nightclub zone 7. Zone 7 he can't do. Zone 4. Can't do zone 4. I mean, maybe he can. I don't actually know the answer. It's possible. Zone 11 is available. So he will go into zone 11. He'll take that. He'll protect. He can protect with 2 family members. He prioritizes barrels first. And then districts with police officers, and then higher value. So he goes here, and then his tiebreaker is that. So that's fine. I'm still winning there. Then he's going to sell barrels. Once again, he's done an awful job with selling barrels. He's got no barrels to sell. Perfection. Okay, so I too am going to the casino now, or the restaurant, I should say. And I want cookbooks. Maybe I'm just playing tiles. I'm going to take 2 goons. 2 free goons. Alright, let's look at the attacks actually. So this here, what's their attack value? It can be like up to 10. So my strength is 4 and 4. So I could cook books for a helper card. That's not terrible. and I could cook books to deliver, or I could go there and bump up my strength and deliver my barrels. Sell, deliver. I need to go to cookbooks, I think. Ooh, if I cook books, yeah. Okay, I'm going to the restaurant as well. I have to go there, so I don't have to discard a card. I'll discard this orange. I'm going to play a couple of tiles, which will be these two tiles. To grab a helper card, it'll be this pink one. And it'll be this protection. So I just want to protect this guy. Oh, sorry, this guy came back from the docks when I attacked. That's right. So he'll go here. Am I actually going to deliver now with my little delivery thing? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rather than the helper card. The helper card's good. But I can do another delivery, I think. Yeah. I'm not going to take the helper card. I'm going to deliver and protect. So delivery and protect. So this one, he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's dumb. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's good. So those two are done. And then I'm going to cook books. Oh, I've only got 2. So I needed to play this card instead. It is what it is. I'm taking this zone gold for $20 in the safe. And bumping a track. I'll bump my strength. I have to discard 2 cards. Which I will do. I think I need that for the mob fights. Potentially, yeah. Because I can't afford to lose my guys. Yeah, cool. And the second book cooking is up here, which is also 20. So I'm moving up to 24. I guess it doesn't matter. I'm not producing anymore, so no. Fine. We'll take a green card into hand. Where did he go? He went to the restaurant, yeah. And that's going to be my turn, my last turn for this Lucky Luciano phase. Now, I get paid out $10 for my 2 operating casinos. And I'm going to cash that in for 100. Man, if I had have just played maybe that slightly differently, I could have had 1 more book, which would have got me another 20. So we'll see. We'll see how we go. So, Mob Wars. All right, so we've got these guys here. Okay, Zone 3, Vito Genovese. Zone 6, George Remus. Zone 14, Belle Livingston. Okay, so I'm gonna have to pay for all of my buildings, I think, because we got 10, we got 9, and we got 10. So that one's a 10, but he's gonna get killed. So that's $22 he's gonna pay. Very nice, I like that a lot. 1, 2, 3. And then here, he's got to pay another 10. And I've got to pay my mobster 5 to help me out. And 1 little goon. And I can only protect one of my buildings, which will be my stills. Those 2 die. This one comes in. To do that, I have to pay my last 2 mobsters. That's fine. I think that's a 9. And that one's a 10. Or other way around, maybe. 10, 9. Alright, so that's the mob. Policemen come in, shouldn't affect anyone, certainly won't affect me. My last turn was decided about 4 turns ago. I control 1, 2. He controls 1, and the mob controls 1, so I get 30 in the safe. Oh, I feel like this is going to be a big score. I feel pretty good at the moment. Here, I control 1, he controls 1, and the mob controls 1. So we're going to split 0. And then here, I control 2, the mob controls 1, so I get 40 out of that. So that's the last Lucky Luciano phase. My last turn, I'm going to sell barrels with a helper card. I can sell 4 barrels. I will sell 1, 2, 3 barrels. That's unfortunately all I can sell. However, that is $75. 1, 2, 3, 75. And now I'm going to go to the restaurant again. Oh, yep. Yeah, I needed to keep 1 card. So we'll do that. We'll go there. We'll play that card, which doesn't change that. That's going to let me deliver barrels. So we probably go 1 barrel here. The cheapest rum runner ship is this grey one. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I can deliver there and a barrel there. And this guy can buy from the orange ship, so that's 7 and 5 is 12. So he can go down to there and deliver that. So I'll pay me 12. 1, 2, 3. And I've got barrels at all 4 of my buildings. I take a helper card, which is this one, and I sell, which I can sell for, so that's 100. And then my casinos pay out $10. Oof. Oof. I feel like this has been my most efficient game thus far. What is this guy doing? He's going to move up this track, and he's going to move up this track to finish on 5, 10, 17. Gains him a helper card. He takes the one that he has not got yet. It's that one. And he places down a nightclub. The zone that he places that in, or casino rather, doesn't matter because he's not protecting it, so there's literally no point doing this. Putting a family member at the docks. Zone 8. No. Zone 16. Perfect. Thanks for nothing, my guy. Thanks for nothing. Oh, it's going to be close to 500. Let's find out. Okay, I'm going to do this guy first. So 5, 30, wow, he's got 55 in those things. 55 helper cards. And then he's going to get 20, 30, 40, 55, 70. 70 in buildings. And he's got 8 of those. So we'll cash those in for a 10. And now we'll count up his score. So, man, this has been a very ordinary game from him. Is that 297 on medium difficulty? I don't think I played anything wrong there. I think he sold at the worst possible times and he could never get stuff. Okay. Oh, and zone control. When you take control of zones away from him, he just doesn't score. Okay, my helper cards. 10. Yep, they're all different. So 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 55 for me on helper cards. Zone control, or sorry, buildings I should say. 20, 40, 60, 80, 20, 40, 60, 90. I did score the most points for operating buildings, so I will get that. And I think I got a 10 there, I do, so I'll cash in for 100. All right, let's count it up. This is going to be a monster. This is going to be a monster. Okay, so there's a 300 from that. That's just cash in hand. There's a 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So there's another 100. There's a 50, and there's a 50. We've done it. We've cracked 500. Come on. And you know what I've got hidden in here? Is a cheeky little 100. So that's 600. 600 plus 10, 20, 30, 40, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, oh my god, we got 50. 652. Stop it! And you can make it 662 if you want. Okay, load up Sweetlands. Load up Sweetlands, because if I can score 652 in this game, I reckon I'm on for 300 now. In Sweetlands. Yeah, that is a pretty rock solid performance as always, I don't think I made too many mistakes, but I can guarantee you that playing on camera, you make mistakes. 652 plays 297. So here's what I've learned. If you want to score well in this, Shady Abyss, here's what you need to know. Number one, you must win this zone. Almost every round. I only won it the last two. If you win it all three, that's 120 points that you've banked straight away. The next thing you need to do is get goals before the bot. So I got this goal, 1, 2, 3. That is 40, 60. That is 85 points. So with those two things, you've got 205 points banked, plus you've moved up 5 track spaces, which is probably, it's 653, which is probably strength to help protect your buildings. And yeah, I mean, then the last thing you need to do is protect your buildings early. The earlier you can protect your buildings, the better. And one of the ways to do that is by leveling up this track quickly. This track, it looks like one that you don't really care about, but if you can't get this to here, it's amazing how often you'll have a second family member that wants to come back from the docks and can't because you've got no space for him. And that kills a family member, and family members are quite hard to come by. So I'm pretty pleased with that, I have to admit. Pretty pleased with that. And then the last thing I will say, if you want to score well, is you need to get helper cards that do primary actions. And by that I mean sell, deliver, or protect. I literally only had one single sell, but there's some in here that are sick. Deliver, perfect. Upgraded track, protect, take over mobs to Speakeasy. You need those actions out of your helper cards as free actions. In my last turn, I went to the restaurant and I sold barrels and I delivered barrels, and then I sold more barrels. So in my last turn I picked up $175. Crazy. Crazy stuff. Cool. That was awesome. I'm so glad I grabbed that out tonight, because 652 is a score that I think I can rest my laurels on. This is a great game though. I'm really keen to try it multiplayer. I've only played it myself so far for solo, but I do think that my gaming group will really enjoy this. We've played a lot of these games recently that are limited actions. We've got Recall, Covenant. They're both limited actions. You only get 13 turns in Recall and 12 in Covenant. You get 11 in this game. What's some other ones? There's been some other ones recently as well that have been limited actions that have been really interesting to play. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but yeah. Great. I'm really happy you've got this actually, because I think it's pretty hard to get at the moment, and it's just an awesome game. It's literally just making me want to buy every Lacerda. Have you played many of the other Lacerdas? Shady Abyss? I've played Kanban EV. I thought it was okay. I haven't played it solo, I just played it multiplayer. And I've played On Mars, which I love. I have that behind me. And that is it for Lacerda. And if they're anything as like this, if they are as enjoyable as this, I just want to go and get all of them. And what's really interesting is how many people have, okay, is Inventions worth getting? Because my local game store has a copy of that, a Kickstarter version. Everyone seems to have a different favourite, which I really like. It shows they must be pretty dynamic games. I'm going to set up a game of Sweetlands while I'm chatting. I know that Shaggy from Totally Tabled really likes Inventions. He did a solo playthrough on his channel. So that might be one I'll go watch. I know Kanban. Yeah, I enjoyed Kanban, but the theme doesn't grab me as much. I really love the theme of this one, and it comes across when you play. It really does feel like you're fighting out over little mobster locations. It does a great job of the theme, really. Oof, man, that's a good score. 652. I hope we get... Okay. The theme's kind of more interesting to me. But, I mean, Weather Machine looks really cool. Really cool. But then it's not well regarded. A lot of people think it's one of his worst. So I'll have to do some more research. The one that I'm most keen on is Lisboa. Lisboa looks like it's a very good game, very good combination of all of those things coming together in a really cool way. So I'll have to try and track down Lisboa, I think. Oof. Yeah, look, I don't want to rub it in. It's a sensational game. I'm going to set it up now so you can check it out and be a little bit jealous if you want. But it kind of feels a little bit like terraforming Mars to me. So I said this to the guys when we played it together multiplayer for the first time the other week. I was like, okay, just imagine we're playing terraforming Mars. You've got some income tracks, perfect. That makes sense. You've got some multi-use cards, perfect. You know, some of these cards have icons on them, and those icons will be referenced by other cards, perfect. So it does remind me a lot of Terraforming Mars on the surface. With some obvious notable exceptions. The fact that you've got cookie rabbits being the main one. Cookie rabbits. I'm on a roll tonight. I should probably just dive straight into Sweetlands and see if I can crack a record in that one too. I must have made a mistake. Surely I must have made a mistake in that game. 650 I didn't think was in the realm of possibilities. Maybe it was just that zone control piece. I didn't let him get the zones and I took them. Must be. That's how it works. The art's really, really fun in Sweetlands. The theme, actually I tell you what, the theme is just, I think they could have done fractionally more to make the theme feel a little more, like you build your buildings out of wood and ore, and it doesn't make a lot of sense. You kind of want to build your buildings out of marshmallow, nectar, stuff like that. It's a very minor complaint of mine. Clever card play though. It's another game that you feel like you just want just one more action and you just can't get it. You just can't find that action. Because every card action or every card that you want to play is awesome, but then if you play a card you can't use it for an action, so very quickly you run out of actions. Another game where the start is super important. Yeah, sugar and caramel. Why can't you build your buildings out of that? If you can get a really good start in that, I think that sets you up. I actually genuinely did not think that that score was possible. So that's pretty cool, really. All right. The next exciting thing for me is a bit of small time heroes. I've got my little print and play set over there, ready for trimming. Just got to trim the card edges, and we'll be ready to play on tomorrow night. Tomorrow night? Sunday night. Monday night. A little way off yet. I need some practice with the new guys. Oh, cool. So, I was saying this to Paul Grogan the other night. I played Lost Ruins of Arnak, just the original core version of the game, before the Leaders and whatever the Leaders expansion that came out. And I just sort of thought it was okay. At the time, there was a wave of those sorts of games. There was Endless Winter, and there was Dune Imperium, and then there was Arnak, which was like this deck building / worker placement style game. And I remember really preferring Dune Imperium and thinking that Lost Ruins of Arnak was just okay. But yeah, Paul seemed to think that the Leaders expansion did a really good job of improving the game. Do you feel the same way? Does it improve the game for you? And how's the campaign? Does it also improve the game in your estimation? Because if so, it might be one I'll have to seriously look at tracking down. Because it was good, I just remember it wasn't great. So if something's elevated it now into great, I would like to give it a crack. Okay, yeah. I wonder if that was just if that was the thing that I felt was missing. I'm just going to do an awful job with these. Don't anybody look at that and come at me. That's bad. Do I get any of those down the side? No, good. And what's the campaign? I mean, you obviously may not be far into it, but is it like a legacy style? Unlocking content that you then use in later games, like a Ticket to Ride style, or I haven't looked into it at all. Cool. Yeah, so in other words, it might be worth having another look now that there's more content out. Okay. Will do. Roger, roger. Six chapters with unlockable content. Cool, cool, cool. Sweetlands. Just in case you get your copy and you're wondering what these are, these little wooden things. They're cardboard, obviously, not wood, but they're for these. So because you slide cards into these rows, sometimes if you flush up against the board because you don't have a lot of space, it makes it hard to slide the cards in. But if you just pop that underneath, then all of a sudden you've just got this tiny little bit of extra space for you to slide the things in. That's what they're for. I had no idea when I got it, so hopefully that helps. And Eagle Griffin Games once again smashes it out of the park with their little box organisation. Speakeasy. Oh. I can go there. Where's me Sweetlands? Sweetlands. The last time I played this was off camera and I scored 245 and I was extremely unhappy. Because they say in the book that a good score is 250 and that if you can score 300 it's a great score. I've gotten to 250 odd. I've never gotten past 260. The book says, and I quote for solo, solo rules. After the action phase, if your final score exceeds 250, you'll be recognised as an expert patissier with a promising future as a king. If you pass 300, your name will go down as history as a benevolent, beloved ruler of Sweetlands. Pretty low. No, my average now in that game is 220. It's a hard game to score in. Insights, Sweetlands. Yeah, my average is 219. My best is 261. So I'd really like to get 300. That'd make me feel good. Cool sleeves. All right, we need an asymmetric map. I think that's the A side. Have I played that one? No, I don't think I played that one. Perfect. sure we set this up on camera so it'll look good. Yeah, we'll probably zoom in. Yeah, I would love for more people to play this game. Genuinely think it's a very special game. Where do I put that? I reckon we'll go up here. They're doing some expansions, I've heard, with some Halloween themed stuff, which I think will be really fun. So there's the income track. I feel like I'm just missing something in this game that's preventing me from cracking that 300 number. There's a few strategies I haven't tried yet that I'm going to try. I shouldn't need that one. Don't need those. Shouldn't need any more bridges. Some income stuff. These little things here, are you talking about? Or this thing? Yeah, these are from IKEA. They're actually coasters for drinks. They're made out of cork, and they're like $3 for 6 or less. So my friends and I all had one guy was like, oh, I saw these at IKEA the other day and I tried them. We used them one night and every one of us just went out and bought them. So every time we play games at anyone's house now, we've just got these little cork organisers. They're really, really useful. It's kind of hard to explain how useful they are. I mean, you have piles on the side of the game board and it's fine. It works. But just having a little spot for them. And we play games where everyone's got their own one, and that's where you put your stuff. I mean, I used it in thingy for my safe. Just easy, right? But yeah, IKEA, $6 or $3. I think it might have even been. They might have gone up by now. Alright, so that is a randomized element that I'll randomize tomorrow. This, I need one of these. And that can go there. And then, since you've been so wonderful tonight, Shady, you can select which character I play in my playthrough. I can play as I'll let you pick. Nata Pastel. Looks like she focuses on the milk track. Biscuit Bastet. She also focuses on the milk track. Senna Delight. She gains income anytime she plays a card. Carmen Mel. No idea what her rules are. Lotus Che, she gets to flip a tile every income phase. Alice T. Rose, she can make cities with the same buildings. Gretel Stollen, diamonds can be used to play cards or something. Sakura Mochi, she can discard a card to get an action disc and gets a little Wagashi cube. That one, whenever she would gain a flip tile, she gains 2. Coral Lila, she gets 2. She's been my best score. Solby Chocolat, she is moving up the cooking track, gets you bonuses. Ricka Berry, anytime you place out a cookie rabbit, you get a wood, maybe. Elsa Skier, I found out what skier is today, it's a cheese. She can place tiles out different spaces. And Aline Macaron, she starts with a higher income. A lot of names there, mate. You can pick one. That is who will play. The Cheese Girl. Ricka Berry, or no, the Elsa Skier, that one with the cheese. The one I just talked about, the cheese. Yeah, cool. Fun. Elsa Skier. Excellent. So this one. Pretty straightforward AI for this one too, which is nice. That can go there. We don't need that or that. Those are there. Let's randomize this. That's 2 good ones. So there's 5 maps. One side is the normal map, which is the same on every side, and then the other side has asymmetric maps. So you've got basically 6 maps in the game. Bridge and milk track. Interesting. And there's 200 cards, or some crazy number of cards. So we need you for that, and that's literally all you're used for. Income, cookie rabbit, little train, choo-choo train, cookie rabbit, that building, cheese tent, cookie rabbit, income, here, 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 cream puff, cream puff. It's a very fun looking game. And I'm going to play it tomorrow night on stream, and maybe even tomorrow during the day on stream. Oh, if I do it during the day, it might catch some of my American friends at a more reasonable time. If you're in Texas, isn't it like 4 a.m.? Kudos to you, my friend. Kudos. That is some exceptional commitment to watching a board game stream. I myself have not found myself watching a board game stream at 4:45 a.m. But I hope one day soon I will. That sounds like a life goal that I can get behind. And set up. Easy as that. Cookie rabbit, cooking track, cheese tent, brownie building. Done. Set up, ready to go. Let's zoom the camera in a little this way. Like so. And then I might just slide this camera over. Ah, yeah, right. Working nights. I've often wondered how that would go for me, working nights. I think I would handle it okay. All right, so now maybe we just slide down a smidgen. That looks good. Okay, perfect. I'm all set up. All right. Thank you for joining me tonight, friends. I will be back tomorrow night playing this game right here, and then back on Monday night playing the Small Time Heroes, a super new expansion that is releasing on GameFound on Tuesday or Wednesday. So, yeah, keep an eye out for that. I've got new content. It's very exciting. It's the first time I've had pre-release content available to play, so I'm pretty jazzed. Appreciate you. Enjoy your rest of your evening at work.